Hello, everyone out there in the World Wide Web. I am your host and GM for Roleplay Games, Dave. And I want to say welcome on to the stream this evening. I'm so happy to have you. People like Martin and Jan chatting in. Come on, people, chat away. We love interacting with you. We have people at the computers ready to just talk your ear off. Hello. All right, so... before we get started, we have to do a couple of little housekeeping things. First and foremost, I have to give a quick shout out to Paradigm Concepts, who has created the lovely game we are playing, Arcanis, the World of Shattered Empires. And even though their Kickstarter, Codex of the Mind, has ended, you're going to see it soon on Drive-Thru RPG, so make sure you check that out. Second thing, I would like to give a big shout out to Syrinscape, who will be providing us with the music that we will be hearing while we play. Thank you, Syrinscape. Last but not least, the people who will provide us our character portraits as well as our tokens, Hero Forge. If you need your own custom-made 3D mini printed out, check out Hero Forge. So we got those three things said and done. Now comes... This is what my players have asked me to do. So we're gonna roll it live on stream. They want that F-bomb. They want that profanity. So they're gonna roll off to see who gets to do the profanity of the evening. Nico has a 16.
I don't get it.
Slavinus with an 18.
Slavinus gets it.
Adita, how much are you willing to part with for that?
I mean, I'm willing to talk lamb stew with you, honey. Or we could continue the conversation about turkey dinners that started before the stream. No, you know what? You know, as tempting as it is, and I gotta tell you guys, I want that F-bomb. But I want to see Slavinus
curse.
I want you to drop the F-bomb, honey. Can't save it for later.
All right. I'll do it at some point. We'll figure it out. It's all about that mutton. Yeah, that's right. It's all about that mutton.
All about that mutton.
Nice,
no trouble.
Lean, tender, as long as it's not turkey.
No
Turkey.
I think we got all of our housekeeping out of the way, and we've heard some horrible stories about some old turkey. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of The Burnished Band.
The rise and fall of empires drives Arcanis. Their petty dramas played out against the backdrop of civilizations. Peaceable halflings, Insectoid Issori and Ilhuan, they were all of them wiped out by the unstoppable force of reptilian Sethragor, whose magic twisted the elemental lords to forge the Ilori. Elf-like children of nature, enslaved by Sethragoran might, abused by their cruel creators, the Ilori revolted. They carved out a time of peace and order on Onara, a time when gods walked the earth. But peace is not the story of Arcanis. Ancient ships brought the humans to Onara. They slew the Ilori gods, all but one. The human kingdoms rose and fell, and a dark human power grew in a mandragore. The sorcerer king who drew magic and power to him with unnatural might. In his arrogance, a curse was laid. The infernal hordes spewed forth across the world, crushing human, dwarf, and Ilori in their wake, rising to meet them, a last alliance of humanity, the Coryani Empire, forged in a time of legend. But the age of legends is long past, and the Coryani Empire is fading. The Ilori of the Vast would return. The Sorcerer King, maybe Mandragore, sends black ships to capture all with arcane potential. Sethragor gathers power in dark machinations, and the human nations point swords at one another. Now, the mortal future is at stake. Heroes must choose the greatest good as often as the lesser of two evils. Arcanis. the world of shattered empires.
All right. Where we last left our heroes, the members of the Burnished Band, they were engaged in a most terrible combat, fighting for their lives against a slew of Ratmen. While our heroes were guarding the Nerothian priest and allowing him to fulfill his duty to help cure the plague, our heroes and the priest were attacked. They were given small forewarning by a small rat by the name of Ssress. As Ssress alerted them to the presence of the Ratmen, they were able to act in time, so the Ratman could not get a full jump on them. Now our heroes battle for their lives. So, as were we last time, heroes, let us continue with initiative. First, Nico, you're at a 23. What would you like to do?
I forgot I was at the very bottom.
Oh god, we're doomed.
Alright, well, if I remember correctly, red took a swing at me, yellow took a swing at me, but purple swung and missed, right? Or something like that?
I believe so last time, yeah.
Alright, so... Yeah, nope. I'm staying right here. I'm going to take a swing at yellow with the Gladius, and I'm just going to pull the second Gladius and just try to shank red right in the throat.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Hey, crit shot.
You know what's happening on that crit, right?
What's happening on that crit?
It's gonna moist it.
Oh, God.
Heavily.
Jesus.
Oh, by the way, make sure you added, for some odd reason, it didn't add another D6.
Ah, yeah, I'll fix that. But yeah, I'll add the Divine Smite damage in a bit. And would a 16 hit the other one?
Okay, so first things first. Ratman Yellow, as you plunge your Gladius into him, he's just like, oh! He looks down as your Gladius is in his chest and he thinks to himself, I made poor choices in my life.
You really
And
did.
he falls
I mean,
down
he's not wrong.
dead.
Oh, so I didn't even get to Divine Smite on him?
No Divine Smite for you.
I don't think Divine Smite means what I think it means.
I mean, you can if you really want to.
Nope,
No,
I'm okay
no.
with that.
And
Well,
for
okay,
your...
so-
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, for the other guy, does 16 hit?
16 will... I think that does hit him. Give me 1 second. Bad guys. Let's see. Which color? Purple?
Red, since he took a swing at me.
Red. Okay. Let's see. Pulling him up. Pulling him up. There we go. 16 will hit.
All right, so he's taking the 8 plus... Let me just pull this up. Yeah, an extra 2d8 for Divine Smite.
All right, roll it. So, 18 total. Wow.
Say it.
He's still up.
What?
Whoa.
Okay.
Still up. But
Can you smite that one?
please describe. He did smite that one.
Oh, damn.
Please describe how your holy energy is collected and then dispersed into the foe.
Please don't describe it too thoroughly. Technically, it's a PG stream.
PG-13.
All right,
Well, in
hold
that
on.
case, I mean, let's be honest, guys. I'm 12.
All right, well, since there's some shadows nearby, yeah, as I'm drawing the sword out to just kind of jam it right into his throat.
Giggity.
The shadows from the tree kind of trailing
That's where you
underneath
want it.
Nico with the shadows coming down off the blade. Just kind of seem to creep up, wrap itself around, and just latch around that Ratman's throat.
Yeah.
Do it! Ssress! Ssress!
And he's still standing, but he's just saw his life flash before his eyes. He looks at you with a combination of hatred and fear. Is there anything
last
else
thing
you
I-
would like to do?
Yes. Can I just glare at the purple one and just go, sit down?
Nice.
Nice.
You know what? What the hell? Give me an intimidate check.
Ooh. Ah. I mean,
Advantage because he just saw one of his buddies get killed.
listen, honey, you blew your dice load early. It's okay.
He stands his ground firmly.
Yeah, firmly.
Okay.
Let's see what
All
happens
right.
when my bullet cut. Well, let's see what happens when he gets a chest full of lead.
Ting, ting, ting.
So, my turn.
Shit.
Oh fuck. I have to just mute myself at this point. I just have to mute at this point.
The rat,
Well, right, Suppy?
the rat
Oh
man,
my god.
purple, comes after Nico Val'Borda with all his might. First, with his short sword. Will a 16 hit?
No, it will not.
And then he will lunge forward with his teeth bare. Yeah, I think he's seeing the end of his days coming to a close. So that's him. And now, oh god, we have the one on Ssress. All right, the one on Ssress. He lashes out with his short sword. And then he lashes out with his bite attack. Will an 18 hit Ssress?
Yes.
Oh wow, it actually hit you.
Yes. My armor class is 18.
We're level 2, my dude.
What?
Actually, that's a pretty good AC for level 2.
Not you. I meant
Oh,
GM
wow.
Dave. Like,
Yeah.
Ssress takes 6 points of damage.
Ah, right in my tail.
is that where you're putting it?
All right, doom.
I saw what Dave did, what Mars did earlier.
Listen, we call it moisting for a reason.
All right.
It's very
Next.
juicy.
The next rat man is up. This one's a little bit tougher. Ooh. All right. He's first going to attack with his short sword. I take it a 21 will hit.
Let me just double check. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, take 3 points of damage. Oh, and give me
Ow.
a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
10.
You make it. It's a low DC. Whew. All right, but now he's gonna go ahead and try to bite you.
He's made
18.
worse decisions.
Yeah, and 18's gonna hit.
Take 4 points of damage. Piercing.
That's alright. Reminder to Ssress and Adita, you guys both have Bless on you. From last session.
Thank you. I did forget.
So it's a D4 for attacks and saves.
Speaking of, Adita, you're up.
So I am. So Adita is going to. Right, I have to move because someone killed the rat targets. All right, so I apologize in advance if I start mixing my rule systems, guys, because let's be honest, so many games, so many systems, so many rules. So if I start mucking things up, you'll tell me. All right, so Adita is going to, you know what, whatever. From here, she's going to take a shot. I was going to go do something, cool, violent, and upfront in his face, but nah. What he really needs is a face full of bullets.
Which one are you going for?
The one that's about to have a face full of bullets.
Orange, the one that's on Ssress, because he's the one that needs a face full of bullets.
All right, shoot away. You got a clear shot.
I do.
What just happened? There we go. Hey, can anyone hear me? Hold on one second, everyone. It appears we are having an issue with Discord. We're going to go on a brief intermission until we can figure this out. And we are back. So sorry about that, everyone. It looks like our good friends at Discord decided to go...
Yeah, they just interrupt things.
Okay, so Adita, you shot something in the face, correct?
I did. We shot Ratman Orange in the face and probably forgot to. Oh no, it's that we couldn't target him because Roll20 has cruel gods.
Okay, he takes... You shoot over... Well, no, you don't shoot over everyone. You just shoot that thing right in the face. And he's like...
He needed a face full of bullets. Ting, ting, ting. Da sunny.
So, what else would you like to do?
Right. Now that he's had a face full of bullets, Adita is going to take a hike over this way.
All right.
And I can't remember in this system, with the action economy, can I double move after attacking, or am I stuck with a single movement?
You can dash, but that's an action, and you use your action to shoot someone in the
I used my
head.
action to attack, so. yeah.
Right.
No, we're good.
Only
So
rogues can do
that's
that.
fine. Then you know what? We'll use a bonus action here to holster my flintlock, because it's time for some melee.
All right. So next, Ssress, you're up, my friend. Well,
Okay, so for me, orange is still up.
yes.
Okay, I wanted to
Giggity.
make sure. So let me go ahead and do that. Does a 21 hit Dave?
Yes.
Does a 25 hit Dave?
Definitely.
Okay, so he takes 12 points of damage.
He's dead.
Well, then Ivor.
He was dead at
Those of you
5,
that-
but you kept on going.
Yep.
Exactly. Ah! not people.
And bleh, he's gone.
I need to drink to play with you, son.
All right, so that was your
You prepared secondary drinks.
attack action and your bonus action. You still have a move action.
I do, and I'm going to utilize that movement action to grab this rat and stuff him in my little haversack.
What?
He'll let you do it. He goes, go forth, my mount. Go after them and make them pay for all the horrible things they have done to Skiz the rat.
I like this rat.
I forgot that he was there.
Don't like that rat so much.
Does that count as an environmental, or does that count as move since he allowed me to pick him up and place him?
Well, we'll say you could do it. He accepts it just fine.
Yeah, then let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm running over with Adita.
Wait a minute, does this mean that the class pet just adopted a pet?
Yeah,
Yes.
the class is pet.
All right,
Him is class pet.
Theodora, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot the thing.
All right.
Wait, how, why, I mean, hold
Are
on,
you
wait.
shooting red or purple?
Hold on, I have to
pink.
measure distance real quick.
Pink, purple, potato, they're all colors.
I'm double checking something real quick. Healing word is a thing.
Yes.
It's a bonus action if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to. How hurt is Nikos looking?
Ow.
Okay, I had a feeling because it's
I
dual.
like how no one asks how Ssress is doing. Everybody else
Ssress
is doing.
isn't
This is why I
getting-
eat everything.
Ssress is getting triple teamed.
And so,
Just had a lamb sandwich again. Ain't nobody worrying about Ssress while Nico's getting ganked.
Yeah, because it's.
I stuffed myself, single entendre.
Which one? Okay, so the question was. I had two questions. How are Ssress? How Ssress?
How's Ssress? All right, so
How bad is
Ssress.
Nikos?
Okay, listen, Ssress is already a pervert. Don't ask how
Yeah.
hard Ssress.
I said how. The question was gonna come out is like how Ssress is Nikos.
Didn't get better.
Okay, so how hard is Nikos? Nikos says ow. Which one of the rats is the worst in terms of blood loss?
Well, red looks really messed up. That's because he's been
Okay.
filled with
Ssress.
Nico's divine energy.
Okay, so healing word to Nikos.
Bad stuff.
Get 4 points back, and then gunshot to rat.
Fire.
If I can collect the right thing. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Does 17 hit?
With a mighty 17 and 9 points of damage. Good God. The creature then takes that one into the chest and he's like,
Please go down.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
and he falls down to the ground, very, very dead.
Yes.
Senora Medusa, as much as I appreciate the thought, you have no idea.
Okay. So the goal that I wanted was to eliminate one of these targets so Nikos can hopefully get the hell out of there if he needs to, and to give him a bit of a pep.
Hey, Nico, speaking of which, you're up.
Well, since one of them's dead, I have 2 weapons, and there's 1 left. Let's subtract 1 rat from the equation.
Hopefully.
We're not good at math, man.
No, I'm not.
Uh.
But I'm attacking him twice.
Hey, good rolls.
I got a quick question for Nico. Did you take the 2-weapon fighting that allows you to add your... Figured. All right.
No, he took the other kind of 2-weapon fighting. That'll never mind. I'll just shut up and drink.
Nah.
So-
there's a reason that you always take monkey grip, all right?
Is that what we're calling it?
Mm-hmm.
That rat man is very, very dead. I mean, there's no word for the amount of dead he is now going through. I mean, you slaughtered him.
You
I think
did
he's an
call it dead.
Ratman. He's gone to see the choir eternal. No longer among the living.
He's dead. He has ceased to be. He has kicked the bucket. He has shuffled right off. He is pushing up Davies. Yes, he's pushing up Davies because of all the boys.
All right. With that, the last Ratman falls to the ground. All of them dead. You see people now peeking around going,
Is it over?
What? No, go away. No, it's not over. I can't.
Okay.
Eat whatever-
Yes. No.
What?
Snacking. You need to mind your appetite, Ssress. We talked about what happens when you eat too many breakfasts.
That's true.
No, that doesn't mean lunches too, Ssress.
I would not
So-
eat them. I would not eat them, Ssress.
No.
all right.
Eat them in a house. He will not eat. Actually, that's not true.
I
Ssress
eat
is
them
going
with
to
the
eat them
mouse.
with the mouse.
I take out the mouse. You want to eat them with me? We eat with the mouse.
No, that's
Ssress-
kind of like
Ssress-
that's kind of like cannibalism. I'm not into that sort of thing, but I thank you for the thought.
Hey,
At least you said thank you. You go back in the bag now.
Actually, you mind if I just hang out on your shoulder? Actually, give me 1 second. You see Skiz, he hops down off your shoulder. He goes to this guy, he lifts his leg and relieves himself. And then he comes back.
Perfect.
Ah, now I feel better.
Ssress doesn't want that one anymore.
Well, before Skiz went to go relieve himself, could I have at least check the body?
Yes, you guys can in fact Pathfinder the bodies. Sorry, cross the streams. Didn't mean to. On that particular guy, after Skiz relieves himself and you check him, you do find that he does have some items of note on him. Let me see.
Why are we talking about Skiz relieving himself? Like, why is this a thing?
Hey, things are important. All right. On that guy, there's 2 items of note. You see a very nice stick and a brazen idol.
I'm sorry, a nice what?
A nice stick.
He keeps, so what's really terrible is
Clarification.
letter like cut off. So
Yeah,
all you hear is tick.
Yeah, we can't hear the first
He
letter.
just has a really nice tick.
So it's a really nice stick.
Exactly.
Stick.
It's a nice stick.
I said stick, damn it.
Sorry, I didn't hear stick. I kept hearing tick. How nice
Well,
was it, though?
I'm
That's
pretty sure that we've used up the profanity roll, but
I say tick.
you know what? I mean, I'm all here for whatever holy rod of what the heck.
Okay,
that is,
Nico,
honey.
you find a nice stick and a brazen idol, along with
Yeah, it is a brazen idol. I'll let it
along
cover
with
up, man.
65 golden crowns, which is 65 gold pieces. And if you would like, you can gather the suits of armor on the Ratmen, as well as their short swords.
That's some decent gold for everyone.
I love you too, Slavinas. I mean, yes, that's some excellent gold for everyone. Yes.
Money, bullets, good
Don't
stuff. Oh, I
worry, Ssress.
have to detract the bullet count.
I'm back. I swear.
By the way,
Okay, no, 1,000 points to Martin Fisher. Whatever. Cheers, sir.
here's Skiz for you. He is now going to be he's a viewable in your handout section. So you can see what
yay.
he can do.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay, but he's cute.
Oh, who's he
I mean,
infatuated
he
with?
is kind of cute. Probably Ssress.
He actually likes you, Ssress.
Oh. Okay. I got a shoulder thing. There we are.
So that's don't bite.
You said well spoken, but
I
Okay,
don't know if New York is.
Skiz might be well spoken. I don't know about Ssress. I feel
Oh, God, we have a
watching
Cheshire-
Slavinus.
I'm kind of like, what? Why is there a Cheshire cat? No.
Is
What happened to your
clearly
real cat?
Skiz Fizz Rep.
My real
So-
cat, he won't sit on my shoulder anymore. He's too big.
No, okay.
Father Petru comes back out and goes,
Bad touch.
does anyone know why they were attacking?
They wanted to kill you.
Oh. But why?
What?
I mean, they're rat things. I don't know. Like,
Can I?
they
can
were
I-
here for the killing.
I actually think I might know. It's because you have a very complicated name.
Can
You
I
happen to have
roll?
names like Bob or Ssress.
Can I roll like to see if these things are the origins of like the bad touch disease?
Why? Out of all the things you could have said.
It's completely accurate for pork's sake.
I didn't say anything bad.
Tonight, it's the Burnished Band versus the Bad Touch Disease. Oh,
Hey, you have boils that
That's
that
terrible.
couldn't be washed off with like a steel sponge. Okay, it is a bad
That's what-
touch disease.
this is why you don't touch the priest.
Anyway, what do I roll to figure out if this is the origin of the plague?
No, you go and look at them and see if they look Catholic.
Wow, dude.
I'm very sorry.
Slavinus. I'm the one that's drinking here. For the love of booze, kids.
Oh, my skin is hot. This is terrible.
Yes. Are you
Yeah,
drinking?
you know what? That's called embarrassment, and you should be.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay,
Technically,
guys.
Martin Fisher, you are an adult, but I won't be the one to tell you.
Okay. So, Theodora,
Uh
give me a medicine check.
huh. Okay.
This will
Sorry,
go
I
well.
had to laugh because that's still something I'm not trained in. Hey, I rolled a 19 though. The dice were with me.
Use them
All
high
right.
rolls.
After taking a look at the Ratmen to see if there's any signs of the plague on him, to see if potentially he could be a plague carrier, you find nothing. You also check the other Ratmen, and nothing is triggered by anything. Unfortunately, you don't know. However,
I was trying to figure out what the Constitution says we keep having to make.
they weren't con saves; they were wisdom saves.
Oh, wisdom saves. Which, yeah.
now
those con saves we had to make during the fight.
yes, that was poison that was on the blades.
Okay.
Now, Nico and Edita, both of you, give me intelligence checks.
Oh, thank God I'm not the one making that.
So this assumes that we're intelligent. But this is roll 20, so
Okay. So, Nico, when you made your shadow step, you used your inner vow power to initiate your shadow step. when you came out of it, you felt like something was trying to take hold of you, but you were able to power through it with your mental fortitude.
Huh.
Is that what we're calling it?
And it would have seen Adita pop the claws, right?
Yes, Adita did pop her claws.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, like, the very nice stick, I'm just gonna kind of put it in the belt, and I'm still gonna have the idol in my hand for a second, just kind of walk over. Hey, you felt anything weird when you popped your claws earlier?
I mean, not that I was paying much attention.
Actually, yes, Adita, you would have noticed it too.
Okay.
Oh my god, let me.
Yeah, oh my, I don't know what the story is, but oh my god, let him. Right, so what I meant was, I mean, yeah, a little bit uncomfortable, kind of weird.
Yeah, I wonder if it's, thinking it's
What?
related to that disease thing that's going around here. Is that
Oh,
just...
the bad touch?
Yeah, the bad touch.
How so, says Father Petru. What do you mean?
Well, getting the jump on the rats over there, just kind of tapped into a little bit of the gift that Kadik gave me, and felt like something was trying to hold me back from it.
I know what you mean. It kind of felt like fighting through some sort of mud just to get my hands out.
Yeah, walking through shadows, that's pretty easy on my end, but yeah, that was not so easy today.
Are you, and you both are Vals?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so.
And Theodora, are you a Val as well?
Yes, I'm also one who has been blessed.
Although
Is there
no one
any-
asked, Ssress is not.
Is there any way, do you have any other powers that you could potentially activate again to see if you'll feel a similar effect?
I can't even dive in.
I mean,
No, me neither.
Oh, if I get a chance to rest up, I could probably pop to the shadows again. Just need maybe an hour.
I can
hang
do
on here.
something.
Adita flexes her hands and struggles to pop her claws out.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
All right.
Life in roll 20 is always a gamble.
You retract your claws and you pop them back out, and you feel similarly that something is trying to basically encompass you, but you're able to fight through it with sheer mental willpower.
Yeah, it definitely is a thing. It kind of feels like somebody swaddling you in 10 layers of blankets every time I try to flex my claws. Nah, this isn't normal battle fatigue, my dear man.
So, says Father Petru, it's probably most likely that the source of the disease is somehow tied to the gifts of the Val.
I'm gonna hold up the idol that I got off the Ratman. Will this have anything to do with it?
I have no
And just hold it
idea
up to
what
see if anybody recognizes it.
I mean, what does it look like?
Give me 1 second.
It's brazen in an idol form.
So what I'm hearing is that it looks a lot like Theodora.
Yes.
All right, so let me.
I'm
she
not
did
trouble.
K-pop. Don't lie, Slavinas. We both know you is. Sorry, I mean, the Slavinas doth protest too much.
Okay, this idol has been crafted from a strange blue-gray stone of unknown origin. The creature depicted is wholly alien and unlike any seen before.
That doesn't seem very brazen. When you say holy alien, describe it to me. What am I seeing? Like, is it some sort of freaky insect monster? Are we talking tentacles of horror? What do we got?
We're going to go full Lovecraftian. It's just eldritch. Congratulations. Hand wave. No, don't fall.
That's what you get for hand waving.
You definitely see that it does look somewhat humanoid-ish, but it has no distinguishable facial features except some really large teeth.
What kind of large teeth? Are we talking like fangs or like rat teeth?
I'm talking teeth that is the size of daggers.
I turn to
Anglerfish!
I turn to Skitters chirp a lot on my shoulder. I go, hey, what's that?
I don't know. That guy, Gaki, that was his name before you have relieved him of this mortal coil. He used to have that thing and he would pet it constantly and be like, this is my precious or something like that. And he thought it gave him power and he seemed to talk to it.
He's in the throes of lyrium madness. Sorry, wrong system. I'll leave.
That sounds very weird. I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad he's dead too. You did me a favor there. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
The walking.
I'm trying to think of something that I could use that might be helpful. I'm gonna use knowledge religion to determine if I can recognize this from somewhere at some point. From
like
something.
that. Oh,
Ssress's
that's
knowledge
try
of
and do that.
religion has got to be fantastic.
That's a whole
Ssress,
-1.
go for
I
it.
was gonna give that one a shot
Alright.
too.
Yes, fantastic. I stand by what I said. Beautiful,
Alright.
glorious.
Ssress.
Can I
And
still
then I'm
try?
gonna follow that up.
Wait.
Go ahead, man.
Wait. Ssress, you hold this idol and you sit there and you stare at it. And you stare at it. You continuously to stare at it. Thinking way back to the time where you were in the Legion and you had your first meal, the first meal you remember. Oh, it was a good meal. It was actually a wonderful lamb stew. And that is kind of where your thought process is right now.
Ah, yes, I know. Ssress knows. Can I have this?
I'm just gonna carefully take it out of his hand.
No.
Yeah, but you can't take things away from Ssress without at least giving him something back. And I passed Ssress some lamb jerky from my pack. We've been over this.
How much lamb products does this group have?
A
You
lot.
haven't searched our character sheets. Nico, I've explained this to you before. If you take something away from the kid, you've got to give him something to occupy his attention. Otherwise, remember what happened to your boots when he chewed the heels out?
Yeah.
Well, he has that rat on his shoulder. I thought he was gonna save that for lunch for later.
I mean,
No,
he
I-
might
I
be,
like
but
it.
that doesn't mean that he's going to take it now.
Yeah, he likes me. Don't be saying such mean things.
Yeah, that's the emergency ration there. You would be very nice to him.
Hey, wait a minute.
I think he likes you, emergency ration.
My name is Skiz, not Emergency Ration. Please don't
Yeah,
treat me
Ssress
like those dirty
simple
rats.
kind of lizard, my dear.
Yeah,
You know, you can't have high
Scrubby.
expectations for him.
And what's with him? He's
Oh, boy.
all lavender. I've never seen a Ssressan like that.
Oh, did he just turn purple, or has he been purple this whole
Yes.
time? Okay.
All of them.
Don't worry, I will be green soon enough.
What? Can I try? Can I try doing the religion roll now?
Has anybody had the conversation with Ssress about the lizards in the trees?
Hold on.
I don't think so.
Theodora. Theodora,
Yeah.
give me a religion check.
Just mildly better.
It's mildly better, but you cannot recall anything in your studies that would remind you or give you any focus as to what this could be or where it's from.
So this is definitely not a known idol, basically. This is something...
It is something heretical, potentially.
Yeah, essentially.
Could I try a
Heretical
religion check?
and... I was going to say heretical and niche.
Go
Your
ahead,
religion
Nico.
would
I
be
know you're trained in
heretical.
religion. Give it to me. Yeah, it's foul heresy.
No, the foul is in Ssress's pack also, but at least we had the decency to have it smoked.
Yes, and this time I remembered to pluck it first.
That was bad, Ssress. No more feathers.
No, they burn very poorly.
Oh, and the smell.
Abbess Helfried, these individuals definitely are unique. I know, but they came highly recommended, and as you can see, they were also very efficient in the way they protected everyone, and especially you. Yes, and they probably gave us the ultimate clue as to what is the cause of this ailment. It is somehow tied to the vows and their gifts.
Also, why aren't you freaking out more about the people that are rats? That's what I want to know. Are there rat people around here? Why, did you know that there are rat people in your city? The rats get very big here.
The abbess then steps forward. There have been rumors that there are some people like the rat folk here that do live in the sewers, but they really never come out and do anything like this.
Well, I have to say, I don't think it's rumors. Are you a rumor? And I'm going to go down to the thing and pick up one of their heads. Are you a rumor? It doesn't look like one.
No, it's not a rumor, it would seem.
Yeah, I knew it.
Says Petru. Perhaps we need to get word to the Duke to ensure that, or admonish all the Val in the city from using their gifts, at least for some time during this quarantine. It may give me enough time to try to save as many people as possible. And as
I
long
would
as
like to make a nomination on some folks to save.
Yes. Which of you have been infected with the plague?
Oh, actually, that young lady and her infant over there are looking pretty bad.
Theodora would point to Adita.
I'll point to Theodora.
I mean, yeah, it itches.
It's just a pointing train. It's like Theodora's
Kind of
like, no, I have no issue. Save my friend here. And by the way, Nikos is like, no, she needs to be saved too.
It's me. Hi. Yeah, I seem to have a skin condition. It's definitely not poison ivy.
So, I'll go ahead and let's paraphrase what's going to happen for a little bit.
Okay.
Admonishments to the Val of the city have prevented further spread of the disease, and Petru is able to cure most of those already infected, including Adita and Theodora. Though terrible, the death toll is numbered in the dozens instead of the thousands. So, you do spend a little bit more time in the city for another week or so, and then the quarantine is lifted. And during that time, you are then given audience. Give me 1 second.
I was like, where's the guy? Did we meet up with the guy we were supposed to come to in the first place?
Wait, you wanted us to follow instructions?
There were instructions?
Yes.
Oh, someone should have written them down.
I swear I did.
Point, but I'm not sure if I'm speaking for the player or the character.
Yes.
Duke Victor Val'Horan, you are finally granted an audience with him.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I did write it down.
Okay, so
Be in charge of the records.
when you are led into the Duke's audience room, he stands up and he greets you very warmly. I have been told of what you have done for the city, both from Red Mantle as well as the Abyss to sorry, give me 1 second. Abbess Halfred Val'ishi. She is the one that you were also assisting along with Father Petru. Because of his talents, he was able to kill most of the people of the city. And that probably would not have happened were it not for your skills, your bravery, and your diplomacy. I did hear what happened with Odric Val'Assante, and I'm very grateful that it did not result in bloodshed. I am not a fan of many of Coryani. However, you have proved yourselves worthy of being a friend of the city. Please accept a small token of our gratitude for helping our city out. And he will award each of you 100 gold each.
Oh, wow.
As he hands me the gold, I say, thank you, Duke Vanzar Horrible Shoes. I appreciate it. And I hand mine to Nico.
We are very appreciative of this gift. Theodora would just pick up right after him, being very gracious.
Very well. And let's see. What was I going to say next? Sorry, the GM actually had a brain fart.
No, you're good. It happens.
It's okay. Normally the GM has the brain.
Please enjoy if you would like to stay in the city longer, you may. If you need any passage to the Ansharan portal back to your home, I'll be more than happy to pay the toll to ensure you can get home safely.
Ssress has question.
Yes, my strange-looking Ssressan friend.
My question is, if there are still rat people under the city, can we stay and hunt them for you for money and lamb?
And lamb.
I mean, Ssress tries to have his priorities straight. He usually does a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if we can look into the matter ourselves. We'll use our own military and police forces for this situation. You've already done enough for us. It's a mistake a lot of
town leaders make, thinking that you can handle doing the professional work yourselves. Next thing you know, you got to call in 12 adventurers with a professional certification and insurance. Anyway, we're not adventurers or anything. Just wanted to make sure you were making the right decision for your town. And whatever needs you may have with your pest control problem.
I love it, indeed.
Anyway, I gotta call a plumber.
Thank you for the offer. I will give it some great thoughts.
I'm giving it great thoughts right now, my dear man. Ssress, on the other hand, has given some great thoughts to your tavern. He said they had some good mutton.
Please enjoy our local cuisine, and if mutton is you want, I will hear. And he hands Adita. He will hand you a small little bag with an extra 5 gold pieces. Here, enjoy a nice feast on me.
Food.
Hey, we got some drinking money, guys. Ssress, you're buying the snacks.
I will buy the snacks. Nico, you're buying the snacks.
Lisa actually is going to hand the purse of 5 gold over to Nico.
He is the official bank of the party.
I mean, sure, I don't mind.
Especially for Ssress, because he doesn't carry the monies.
Unlike Ssress, I know how much is in there. And Nico, I know how deeply you sleep.
That was vaguely not threatening.
All right, you want some snacks? Let's go.
Food.
I could definitely use some more of this fresh country air before we head back into civilization.
Yeah.
All right. So you enjoy a nice evening of festivities, of food and drink, celebrating another adventure and job done. You also delivered the news of increased harvester activity within Milandir, as well as in Coryani. So harvesters are abound, and you also helped rid the city of the plague. So you have a couple people start, hearing about you guys of what you did. So I just need you to make a note on your character sheets somewhere. You have both a fame of 2 and an influence of 2.
Let's put it under bio. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Just go ahead and make that note.
Done.
Done.
I apologize in advance, folks, because there's a really dumb cat in the room right now. And anything could happen.
All right. Fame of 2, influence of 2. Woo!
So,
All right, now, question for the DM.
please.
Was it influence
Chasing
or
the-
infamy?
Wait, what?
Was it influence or infamy?
Influence.
Influence.
This is why-
No, it's fame and influence, not fame and infamy.
Well, now Ssress is a different kind
Yeah,
of
that is-
lavender.
That is true. Also,
All
did
right.
Ssress finally go back to his normal scale color after he
Or is he still
left-
purple?
No, he's back to his normal lavender self. But first, Nico, you had a question for me.
Yeah, at some point during the week, could I have figured out what that really nice stick was?
Do you have any
Wait.
E-
Do I?
I will
I know what it
take-
is.
I will take either Arcana or Religion check to identify the runes on the wand.
I know what it is.
21 religion. And if
All
one of
right.
the days I needed to prep detect magic, then yeah.
It is a wand of healing.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I was wrong.
Eh.
I was gonna say it was a Kanshiketsu.
And currently it has 5 charges in it.
Nice. So that's cure wounds, I'm guessing?
Yes, it's going to be cure wounds at first level. So it's
okay.
1d8 plus your modifier. Either holy champions or clerics can use it, but you have to attune to it.
It's gonna kind of hand the Theodora here.
Over there. I have no idea what's going on. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
We were talking
Does
about
it recharge, or is it just it only has 5 charges and it's done?
It does, in fact, recharge.
Hey! I love how Nicholas is like, no, I'm not going to be the party healer. Give it to the cleric. And I'm like, you could hold on to it in case you need to heal something as well, but okay.
Look,
He's the party pack mule.
I only got 2 hands, and I need one for a gun, one for a
Okay,
sword.
that's fair. I will accept this.
Yeah, that's
So
what
the
you
w-
need him for.
So the wand regains 1d6 plus 1 charges daily at dawn.
Ooh, okay. Let me...
So go ahead and make a note of that.
Okay. Wand of healing. There's no item sheet, is there? Huh.
Yes, you can go to the Arcanis Discord, and there is a private Arcanis loot.
Oh,
page.
yeah, that might help.
So,
Tiny.
now, what do you all wish to do now? After, if you want, give it a little montage. A few days will pass, and the military forces or the guards go down into the sewer to look for any more rat folk. And with the information they were able to get from Skiz, they looked around certain parts of the sewers and were not able to find anyone else down there.
You said it recharges 1d6?
Yep.
Or 1d4?
1d6 plus 1. Your max amount of charges is 8.
Bueno, eso está bien. Eso está bien.
Alrighty, got that.
I got the maximum amount of charges too. Que bueno, que bueno.
Why waste time, Martin Fisher?
Como me gusta.
So, my heroes, what would you like to do now?
There's a whole tavern with lamb across it. We're gonna spend the night there, and then afterwards, I don't care.
We're gonna head back to the city after?
If we let Ssress have an entire night in a tavern full of lamb, you know the whole city's gonna smell us coming. I don't know. This whole Ssress turning purple thing is really, it's really bugging me. Like, I've just never seen a lizard do that.
I already told you, it's a blessing from the big lizard. He spoke to me in a dream. He said, Ssress, you're kind of cool. I like you a lot. I'm going to bless you and make sure that you don't have issues. And he looked me in the face and laughed at me, and then he sent me away. It was very upsetting because he didn't even give me any tea or lamb like you're supposed to give guests.
Hey, why did I roll that with... What the hell?
I want to know. I want to see someone roll for that.
Why?
And see if I'm telling the truth or not.
I'm gonna try and re-roll
Because we
that.
all just did, Venus.
Did you? I wasn't paying attention.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I was too busy getting upset at how no one believed Ssress about the dragon and the lizard and him not having anything to serve guests.
Okay, so Adita, you're kind of looking at you know what, Ssress? Actually, no, you're not lying. Well, not all.
Not even a little.
Go ahead, parse this out, GM Dave.
I rolled higher. It's enough.
You know what, Ssress? Really quick, give me a persuasion roll. I need to set some sort of DC here.
Persuasion.
All right, so now that I actually have like Adita and Nico, you're like, well, you know when he gets a little flustered when he's trying to tell the truth, but no one believes him. That's kind of how he's acting right now. Theodora, you get the sense that he is actually telling the truth, and most likely he had a vision in his dream. Something actually very profound.
Adita's gonna reach over and pat his shoulders, like, I believe you.
I'm not
I know, I
anyone.
believe. I mean, Theodora. Theodora's gonna reach over and pat Ssress on the shoulder.
Well, you do it to Adita too. I believe you.
Yeah, no, exactly, 100%.
Sorry.
You know what? That's fair, Theodora. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Theodora's gonna pat Ssress on the shoulder and be like, I believe you. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Maybe you'll have another dream and things will become clearer.
Maybe. I don't know. He was very weird.
What did he look like?
I don't know. He was a big, the lizards that we saw in the tapestry. They have the big wings and the claws. Very
Yeah.
upset-looking face.
You mean a dragon?
Yeah, like I said, very big lizard. And he looked at me.
Last time I tell
I
him
could have
bedtime
probably
stories.
gone whole into its nose. It was so big.
History
Okay.
check. Everyone give me a history check except Ssress.
What color was it
Hey.
again, Dave? Did I even see the color? I don't remember.
It was coppery.
Oh,
Nico.
It was like when you first buy a pot. You know how it has that nice color to it. The very, very kind of like brown
Black?
but shiny. No, it's brown but shiny. It's like a cat.
Like copper?
Yeah, like that.
Holds up a
Nico.
copper piece.
Oh.
That one. Yes, except clean.
Nico,
Not like that
centuries
that's
ago.
in your grubby pocket for a week.
Listening to too many of Nico's stories before bedtime again.
Now, Nico. Okay, good. Now I can talk. You recall that's almost impossible because according to the histories of the Coryani Empire and the history of man, many centuries ago, all the dragons were hunted down by the Valinor and the celestial giants because they were actually probably the ultimate threat that would plague mankind. So the Valinor did the job. They killed all the dragons, and the ones they couldn't kill, they erected great mounds over them. Some are even the size of mountain ranges, according to the stories. And with a 21... Wow, that was actually a really, really high roll. Cool. Okay. 21, you remember a very famous story of one particular dragon who fell to the ground and on the verge of death. The judgment of Nair, the Valinor of Nair, came forth with his flaming holy sword to end the creature's life once and for all. But as the creature laid there, different forest animals emerged and started to shield the dragon's body with their own. All sorts of animals were willing to put their own lives on the line to protect this dragon. This scene moved Beltane and Elir himself to the point where Elir even cried a single tear. He stayed the hand of the judgment of Nair and recalled him, and instead they erected a great mound over this dragon. And this dragon actually did have a name, and the dragon's name is actually spoken still by the Black Talon Ssress. His name was Jagal Sag.
Do you say the name out loud?
I'll just kind of be mumbling to myself for a second. Plus, since we're in the tavern, yeah, definitely spending some of the gold to get us really, really good food.
Oh, by the way, Nico, if you're talking to yourself, do me a favor. Give me a performance check.
Because the dragon did introduce itself to Ssress, didn't it?
Okay,
Impress yourself, Nico.
Nobody's paying attention to you, Nico, except maybe Ssress.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the end, say, what was the name again? I forgot. I was thinking I was honestly gonna say Dragon Ball.
Jagal
And yet
Sag.
we're still friends.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. What Nico said. It was Jiggly Saggy Man. That
I'm
was
sorry,
the
I
dragon's
thought
name.
he said Jiggalaggy Man.
No, Jiggly Saggy Man. Like Nico said. Say it again, Nico. Say that word. Say that name.
I was like Dragon Seagal.
Yeah, Steven Seagal. That was the dragon's name.
No, Ssress. No.
No,
Say,
wait.
okay,
What did you say, Steven Seagal? No, it's Jiggly Saggy Man. Stop
we're gonna-
confusing
we're gonna have to-
Ssress. No, you're
Ssress.
confusing Ssress. No, you're confusing. It's Jiggly
Ssress.
Saggy Man. I know.
Ssress.
He told me.
Look, we're gonna have to change your bedtime stories
While I
because
stared into his giant nostril.
all right, Ssress. Think of it like this.
Okay.
Now,
Now.
that lamb you eating, that really good lamb you eating, right?
Yes.
What happens when the lamb is gone?
Oh, it's very gone, and I get more.
Well, let's say you can't get any more.
I kill.
Okay, let's take murder out of the equation. We're not
Okay.
gonna murder anyone.
Okay.
Okay, what happens when the lamb is gone?
I find someone and eat their leg.
We definitely got to work on your people skills a little more.
I agree. They're very tough to chew.
That's another conversation. But
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
Ssress. When the lamb is gone,
Yes.
the lamb is gone, right? That
Oh,
means
yes.
that piece of lamb don't exist anymore.
Yes.
That lamb is kind of like that Dragon Seagal you're talking about. He doesn't exist anymore. That's a story.
No, he does. No, he does. He talked to me.
It may have been something more divine.
It's like Ghost Lamb. Remember when we went to the marshes and there were those people who were supposed to be dead, but they weren't dead. They were still unalive and they were ghosty people and they came out of the marshes at us? It was like that.
I'd rather
Nico,
not.
I think
remember
what's
that.
happening is, remember that time that Ssress got into the spoiled rations?
Oh no.
It is
Yeah,
nothing like that. I didn't have any gas.
Ssress, I'm just worried about you, little man. It'll be okay. You just keep telling Nico all about whatever's going on in your pretty little noggin. And we'll take good care of you, Ssress. It'll be all right.
Realistically, though, it might be something it might have something to it, considering his scales changed colors, and apparently, Ssress of different colors don't like each other and
Yeah.
fight, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we didn't find any scrolls about how to raise him out of the egg. We just kind of started doing that, so this might be normal for him.
I don't know.
Listen,
when
none
it
of us. Does any of you know anything about Ssress and puberty?
I do.
No,
I know a lot.
because
I
I
went
know
through it.
I don't.
Alright,
it
well,
happened
that's
to me. I know a lot about it.
something-
It was very unfortunate. Didn't last long.
Something to research. Adita's gonna be like, I'm gonna try and research this. I'm gonna try and look something up about this whenever we reach a place with a library or any information.
I don't.
I need a library card.
Theodora, don't you mean you're doing the research?
Yeah, no. Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Adita. It's because I keep staring at your name is honestly what it is.
Reading is hard for me, okay?
We're literate.
So
All
Dave,
about
how much is all the food going to cost us in the tavern?
You know what?
We're paying 5 gold pieces worth of whatever it is.
Yeah, seriously.
Actually, I don't really care because you're paying.
So, about 5 gold pieces with the amount of booze, with your stay, with your food, and there's a lot of food because you see Ssress he's packing it away.
Yeah. Just packing it.
Not
So-
like that Slavinus.
I did.
So, the 5 gold, and I'll drop an extra 4 gold just for the inconvenience and the mess.
Wow, you are very generous. This place likes you.
Yep.
Yeah, come again. If your guy needs to break another table, just let me know.
God. You want to know what the issue is? I had another D&D character named Aditi. That's why I'm saying Adita. It's because I'm so trained to say Aditi.
I'm changing
Up
my
your
character's name to Dedede.
Aditi.
Just Dedede. There's a certain joy in seeing someone struggle, Shura.
I agree. And while we're determining what we're going to do next, I'm going to actually re-up on some coffee, so I'm not this exhausted when I head to work.
Okay. So,
I think we're gonna head back to the city, aren't we?
well, which city are you going to head back to Coryani?
I think so. Is that the big one?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it's your call, Theodora.
They also have a pretty sizable library there.
Yeah, Theodora would recommend going to the city to Coryani.
All right.
Not Adita.
That's true, actually. Adita would not be suggesting that we go to a city anytime, anywhere.
No.
All right. So the rest of the evening will go by. You all wake up the next day, probably a little hungover. Ssress is, he wakes up, he's a little hungry, but the
He's got the
innkeeper...
lizard equivalent of the meat sweats.
Important question. Did Theodora get lucky? It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been, what, 48 hours?
It's been a week.
I mean, in her defense, about 12 hours is a long time.
You're not wrong. You had to deal with the plague and everything. You didn't want to do anything when the plague was happening.
So it was more like a week.
Yeah.
Actually, probably like a week or two. I mean, it went on for a while. I mean, Does Theodora want to find
STI if
a?
you don't care.
Does Theodora want to find a strapping lad or a
Yeah.
strong man? You know what? Give me.
I mean, at this point, she's not picky.
Give me a perception
You mean she was
check.
picky before?
Yes.
I think requirements were just, are you breathing? Okay, let's go.
No, there was a bit of
Listen,
a
Nico, I'm pretty sure that the last time all she did was say, "You got a pulse."
Hold on.
Listen, you do your thing, Dora.
There we go. 19. Of course, I roll high for this.
You find a nice, handsome young man who has never known the touch of a woman before, and you say onto him,
You want pie?
Allow me to show you the way.
all right, so another Larissan convert has happened in this town.
Yes.
And
Oh, that's how your sermons work.
Yes.
Right. I really just, you know what? I'm not going to talk about what I thought was going on. I didn't realize that this was just a religious ceremony. I think I owe you an apology. She still said he had a pulse. I don't care what anybody says.
so, with that all being said, Adita, Theodora, Nico, and Ssress, you all wake up. You are refreshed. You are healed. Theodora has a little bit of a satisfied glow about her.
Finally.
And you make off back to the Ansharan portal from the previous town over called Luchek.
Yes.
So you're leaving Fardalu to Luchek to take the Ansharan portal back home to Coryani. All right.
Order.
You see the Ansharan cleric is like, "Oh, welcome back. I was told that you would need to use this and a donation was made for you. I will go ahead and open the portal and just be ready to go through. And I wish you the best and safest travels from Anshar."
Theodora, we give a slight bow and thank him for his service.
All right. He begins the ritual. The portal opens up. And do you all jump through?
Whoosh.
All right. Doom, 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 doom. A la Stargate.
No, you gotta do the.
Jesus. That
No,
was
that's
loud.
Doctor Who. So you arrive back in Grand Coryani into the temple district in the Ansharan section. You have the members of the Legion that stands watch over the Ansharan portals. Look at all of you. Survey that you are not a threat. You are also greeted by the Ansharan cleric who works this side of the portal. Oh, welcome back. It is good to see all of you. I have not seen you for quite some time. Please, by all means, the day is yours, and may the lady watch over you in your travels.
Adita's gonna pause to count to make sure she's got all her fingers and toes. All of this portal jumping is just getting heckin' weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right,
It's
we're
a
supposed to
little
have
strange.
10 of each, right?
Yes.
Yes. No. What?
No, Ssress, we're supposed to have 10 of each. You have whatever you have.
Ah, okay.
So this has 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's you've got all of yours and no extras. Yep. No tail. Okay. Yeah. All right. All of this portal stuff.
So, you are back in the jewel of the world, Grand Coryani itself. What would you like to do?
Hoot.
That's not a
I know-
verb.
I know what Theodora would like to do. What does the rest of the group would like to do?
Lamb.
That's not lamb. or drink or food immediately.
I mean, could be, depending on how you define things.
That's true.
Oh, you're a pervert, Dora. You didn't need to smirk like that.
Theodora's gonna give Ssress some lamb jerky, seeing him pouting in the corner.
So that's, I'm telling you, I don't know. This whole Ssress turning purple thing has just really got me kind of spun up.
No, I
You
turn
mean green.
I'm always purple.
Right, Ssress turning green. He's normally purple.
Right.
That's what Adita said. Yeah.
Theodora's gonna recommend going to the library. At least that's what she's gonna do.
Why? What's in the library, Dora?
Information, books.
I know what a library is.
Are you
Just
sure?
because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't know what it is. I know.
Theodora's just gonna pat her on the shoulder because she's teasing.
You know what? You know what, Dora? And Adita's gonna go rummaging in her bag and pull out a library card.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I read.
she's gonna be very impressed.
It's mine, though.
That's fine. You can have your library card.
I know. I have it.
I love how Dave's always waiting to say something. It always makes me giggle.
I'm good.
Patiently.
I'm good. I'm hanging out here. You guys are entertaining me too.
The pea cookie just bounces around.
Yeah, no.
Next game, do we really need the GM? Like, I mean,
Well, we need somebody just to get the channel started and at least just give us an intro.
You know, somebody's got to voice the rat.
Yep. What happened to the rat? Is the rat still with us? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Christopher's here.
And we don't know if the rat got lost in the portal.
No, I'm okay.
Hey,
I've been hanging out in the bag the whole time. I even did a little feng shui in there.
Emergency rations. Have you counted? You got all your paws, fingers, toes. You got all your toes?
Claws.
Yeah, I
right
got all
ones?
11 of them.
I mean,
Okay.
that's how many you started with, right?
Yeah, sure. That's what my mother gave me.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not worrisome at all. I'm
No,
just
not at all.
Hey, can I have some of that lamb jerky? I'm kind of hungry.
there you go.
Thank you. Nom 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 nom. No, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Nom.
I have to ask.
Nom nom. Nom.
I have to ask.
I like the yum.
Yes, Dora.
Sorry, I've just been like. I have to ask. Okay, what's with the talking mouse? Like, is this normal? Is this weird? Is this like?
Hey, hey.
No, like GM Dave. Like, is this something that we've never seen before? Is this
No,
something
you've
that...
never seen a talking rat
Okay,
before.
I don't know how mystical this setting is to have a gigantic talking mice and no one reacts to the mouse.
What's wrong with that mouse?
It's talking. Yeah, no, that's probably a little bit of an
Listen.
issue.
Yeah.
I had an unholy set of plague boils 24 hours ago.
You're
I
not
don't
wrong.
think a talking rat is my biggest problem right now.
No, you're not. Yeah, magical talking.
Magical plague boils.
I mean, it is important for us to acknowledge that, yes, Martin, actually, if you start talking to the rats, you'll notice that they all sound like Christopher. Walking.
So where are we going?
I don't know.
Theodora is going to recommend to go get information on Ssress.
Because I don't want to go with Theodora because she's going to sit and read like very boring person.
I will be very boring. I will not deny this.
I guess I could go to the library. I mean,
I could eat a book or two.
You're
Nikos,
not
take that
okay.
again, so
Nikos,
don't
do you
say.
maybe want to take Ssress for a walk around the town so he doesn't eat books and cost us money?
Yes, cost money in
Well-
other ways.
Well, I was gonna go pick up some more supplies and see if I could find some more lamb jerky. So, Yeah, I'll take him with me.
Hey.
We're going with Nico.
You know, it wouldn't hurt to, chat folks up while you go, eh? I'm sure you could dig up some useful info, maybe pass by the job board if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think the blacksmith was not too far from it anyway, so yeah, kill two birds with one shot.
Hey.
Why isn't it
That's a good point, Nico.
What do we got here?
Sorry.
Oh, you need to-
A reputation for tenacity.
I was trying to read though.
That's fair. I can't tell
Okay.
you how many times I've made that mistake.
So we're first going to start with Nico and Ssress. Nico, you're looking to... What are you trying to accomplish?
Definitely want to swing by the job board, see what's there, restock on some supplies, and maybe see if the blacksmith and weaponsmiths have some interesting stuff.
I'll show you
All right.
interesting stuff. I mean, I'm fine.
Okay, so let's go ahead for the job board. There are bandits on the road to the Ophelin province. They were last sighted at the Venatori Bridge. That's the only small job that's kind of out right now.
Hey, Ssress, how do you feel about killing bandits?
Oh, I love band-aids. You rip them off of people and they go, ow, and you...
No, that's bandages. Bandits.
Oh, you mean the guys who sit out in the forest and smell very bad?
Yeah, those guys.
Oh, yeah, I like getting rid of them. They're fun.
All right, I'll just take this one down and I will tell the girls about it.
They're very good. I like this idea. You like too, right?
All right. You next go to a grocery store to pick up some supplies. And guy's like, hey, that's a very odd looking thing right there. How can I help you?
What? It's
Well-
the rat. He's not that odd.
Yeah, just because
Hey!
the rat has a poor vocabulary doesn't mean he's bad.
Actually, I would think that I have a much more better linguistic capabilities than my, scaly friend right here. Well,
Yeah.
I did not expect to see that today, or hear that today.
Ah, so we get discount for showing you an oddity. I like this idea.
Martha, I gotta lay off the hooch. Oh, what are y'all having?
Just mostly stocking up on some supplies and, Ssress, do you want to change it from lamb a little bit? Maybe try a different cut of meat?
He wants hardtack. What's hardtack?
Well, hardtack, I could get you some, I take it you're the type that does a lot of traveling, right?
Yep.
So I could get you some bread that'll last a while, some cheese. I also got a couple varieties of jerky here. What kind of jerky do you like?
Lamb.
I got some lamb jerky. I got
We'll
rabbit.
take all of it.
What? Really?
How much for all the jerky?
Like all the jerky?
Yes, how much lamb jerky do you have, sir? I'm not playing. Ssress will put his hand on the counter. I am not playing, sir. Do I look like I joke to you? I want
put my
to
hand-
know
I put my hand
how
on
many
Ssress's
pounds of
head.
the jerky you have. No! Jerky! No!
It's like, just give us a number just so we can start talking down from there. The little guy's hungry. He hasn't eaten in the last 2 hours.
Yeah!
All right. I can get you, let's say I got about 10 pounds worth of jerky.
Take it
with a
on. I will carry
variety-
it. Let's go.
It's
Ssress,
gonna,
you don't know how much it costs. We have to ask the price first before we start taking stuff.
We'll
it's,
give you 2 gold
When
for
did
10
Nico
pounds of
get
jerky.
southern?
That was my
I
question.
switched to a different character. Sorry.
For
I was-
10
I was wondering.
For 10 pounds of jerky, I'm going to have to charge you 4 whole gold pieces.
4 gold. We'll give you 4.5 if you go ahead and find us another 5 pounds.
Ssress, that's not how you negotiate.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, you taking my jerky supply for like the next month.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll last us about 3-4 days. It's all good.
How much jerky y'all eat? You feeding the
lot.
military?
Yes, very much military feeding. We're very used to that.
But I can't. I don't know anyone who sells that much jerky.
That's fine. That's fine. You find the jerky and deliver it to wherever we're staying, right, Nikos?
I'm gonna go ahead and go pile it all up into a couple of brown bags and get that ready for you.
I like this man. This man is very good, huh? Yes, Keys, I agree. He's a very good man.
You said it was 4
All
gold.
right, 4 gold, and you'll get
A lot of jerky.
God. Just put down 10 pounds of jerky. It's a combination of beef, lamb, goat, bison.
Unicorn.
What?
Unicorn?
Nah, unicorn's extinct. The Ssress eradicated them from existence. They really wanted their
Okay,
horns.
so it's probably horse jerky with glitter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? And a little bit of horse jerky to kind of round it all up.
Horse jerky?
Have I said
You
how much I've enjoyed
cretin.
this game?
No, it's horse jerky with just the right bit of seasoning to give it some kick. That makes it a unicorn.
Okay.
This is home base. Don't forget you have work in an hour. Oh.
All right, Nico. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Any more shopping?
Hit up like a weaponsmith or a blacksmith, but that could wait till off stream.
Okay. Edita and Theodora, welcome to the
Hey.
Grand Coryani Library. There is a lady up front in a nice pristine toga with some nice embroidery, and she says, "Welcome. I am Selena. Was it Selena Valabebi? How can I help you today?"
Nice to meet you. I'm here to find some information on Ssress.
Okay. Are we talking Ssress that are more commonly found in Millendir, or are you looking for more information regarding the more Sethric side of things?
A little bit of both.
Okay. Well, if you're looking particularly for Ssress that are commonly known to this part of the world that are considered friendly, you want to go to the Millendian section. And here, I'll give you some directions.
Yep. That was much appreciated because I'm going to forget this after an hour.
Okay.
Who? Here's the thing. She
And-
doesn't have a high intelligence, guys.
Here is some information for the Sethric section. Unfortunately, we don't have much information because, well, other people need that for certain collections, and we have what we have.
I mean, every little bit helps. We don't have a lot to go off right now.
Well, do you have your library cards?
Yes. She shows a library card.
Oh, it's been quite some time since you were last with us. Here you go. Enjoy, and remember, if you need to check out a book, you have to bring the book up here first, and we have to see if we can actually allow you to check it out.
Thank you very much for the information.
You're welcome.
Yay! Now,
All right.
So while Theodora's scuttling off, Adi's just kind of like glance around, quickly make sure Theodora's attention is elsewhere, and lean over the counter to the librarian. Do you have book 10 of Hard in the Hinterlands?
You would like. You have to go to the romance section all the way to the back. We just got that copy a few weeks ago.
Sure you have it.
Yes. I just finished it
Okay.
the other day.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Okay.
Well, at least we know why she has a library card.
Yeah.
Can you just check it out to me now and I'll just go pick it up?
Why don't you just go ahead and buy your own copy, though?
I can't be seen carrying that around.
But you're going to check it out, so you're going to be carrying it around anyways.
Well, if I'm carrying it around after going to the library with a Larissan, At least I have plausible deniability.
I mean, you could have taken Theodora to a bookstore to get books on Ssressens as well.
I could check out the book, but you have to return it within 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can read that fast. How long did it take you?
Well, it took me a few days. I thoroughly enjoyed the part. Enjoyed very much. There's a middle section. Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, no spoilers, no spoilers. Was it worth it?
Yes.
I have to say, they have very intense lithographs.
Oh my god.
I love this. I love this so much. I love how I'm the cover for a romance novel.
Anita's definitely scuttling off to snag
Okay.
her book.
Okay, question. How many times has this happened in the past? How many times have you used Theodora's cover to get away with romance books?
Well, at least 10 times now.
Anita's not answering that. But Anita's player might tell you that there have been 10 books of Heart in the Hinterlands so far, and it's the second series.
Oh no. That's fine.
Why are you so high? Stop that.
There's a Theo.
I'm not. I'm slightly drunk.
Talking to my mouth.
I have to figure out if Theodora's figured this out yet or not, and just hasn't said anything.
Tell you what, Theodora, give me a perception check right now.
Okay.
Okay, I want to be able to oppose.
Why is it advantage? Stop doing this. Can I reroll that?
Go ahead, re-roll it. Just a flat check.
There we go.
No, unfortunately, Theodora does not realize this. And while that is being said, Edito, what are you doing while I make a note under the GM notes section under Edita?
I am absolutely snagging my copy of Book 10 of Heart in the Hinterlands.
Okay, now...
And then carefully stuffing it into the bottom of my pack.
All right, but you have to take it to the front to get it checked out.
100% as quickly as possible. Theodora's going to be busy looking for her lizard books for a few minutes.
You're not wrong.
Incidentally, I also asked the librarian if she has a discarded cover from something boring like, I don't know, McAuliffe's Herbalism or something.
Unfortunately, no, but if you want, I have this brown paper bag that you can make a makeshift cover. I understand.
You know what? I do.
All right, Theodora, what are
Yeah.
you looking for?
I'm looking for information on Ssressens to see if this whole color changing scale nonsense is normal or not.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Oh god, I should have bought Adita with me. I have a +0 in that, so. Hey!
16.
You didn't ask why Anita was going to the library.
She figures she wants to go research the harbingers.
Yeah, definitely. Researching the harvesters. That's what we're doing. Yes.
Harvesters, that's what it is, yeah.
Yep, totally what I'm doing. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to scribble on my brown paper book cover. Harvesters and how to spot them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna draw a really angry stick figure of a harvester with big teeth.
I love you so much. I love this group. It's amazing.
Oh, you're very welcome, Spunky. Now, let's see. Give me 1 second. I am looking for something for information for you. So you're looking specifically for Ssressens that can change color?
Yeah.
And you actually got a 16. That's a pretty good score, so...
Or like, Ssress and puberty, as pointed out.
Let's see. Nope. The first Ssressin that actually you can, after doing about almost an hour worth of research, you find some information on one particular type of Ssressin called the Long Claws. They actually have the...
Okay.
And as you look at them, you start noticing that you find a drawing, and Longclaw Ssressin have very much deep purple skin tones, whereas Ssress is more lavender. It's a little bit brighter. And one of the things about the Longclaws is they're known because as their pointer finger is the claw is exceptionally bigger than the rest of its hand.
Okay.
But apparently it has a way of shape-shifting and making itself look like other Ssressin. And they have the ability to suppress their pheromones. So they don't... So other Ssressin do not pick up on their pheromones, so they don't go into a range. And they have a way, and because of the way they shapeshift, they actually don't fall under the Ssressin frenzy when they smell someone that's outside of their brood. Or, I'm sorry, their clutch.
That's good. That's good to know. And anything about this what was the dragon's name?
Jagal Sag.
Yeah.
Give me another investigation check.
Damn it. I was like, can I roll religion? No, it has to be investigation. I was like, maybe I can get away with a religion check. All right.
Because you have to find the information first.
I know. Yeah, no.
All right.
Dave, since
Yes.
she's spent a significant amount of time doing her research and investigation, might Adita have been able to finish checking out her one book and come looking for Theodora?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Could
Theodora.
Adita help investigate Jagal Sag?
By all means, give me an investigation check to see if you can find a book on Jagal Sag.
Theodora wandered her way to the romance section and managed to find Adita. It's like, this is not the god dragon section.
Not a very good roll, but I rolled it, so that's how it went.
That's fine. Yeah, it's higher than a 1.
You start
It
searching
is higher
around.
than a 1.
Okay. You are able to find some information on Jagal Sag. Very basic information. Basically, the information that Nico gave you is the information you found. You also have learned that there are certain shaman in the hinterlands that also do worship Jagal Sag. And there are certain Sethric shamans that also pays homage to Jagal Sag as well.
There's this book right here that said Jagal Sag, Shamanic Rites. Like, why didn't you look at it?
I got distracted.
I mean, there are a lot of books here. I find it very distracting also.
Yeah.
Many of them look very similar to other books.
I did manage to find something about scale shifting Ssresses.
Really?
Ssressins.
Ssressins. There we go.
Ssresses. I like
Ssresses. She would show Adita the Long Claw book.
Oh, excuse me.
So, yeah, you have access to the
Yep,
same
so,
information Theodora had.
Neat.
Yay! So that was a couple hours of research and all that good stuff. We came out with information. Now we just have to figure out what's going on with Ssress. Well, we didn't know what. We didn't really know what clutch Ssress came from, did we? We just marched through, slaughtered a bunch of them, and took an egg. Didn't
wait,
we?
have we ever noticed whether or not Ssress has one claw that's longer than the others?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
No. Ssress does not have one claw that is
Okay.
longer than the others.
Is there a lilac? Is there any information on the lilac Ssressens? Like the lilac scrolled Ssressens?
Nothing you can find.
Okay. Interesting. So we don't know what kind of Ssress even is.
Not a clue.
Well, we have the Longclaw, which is a dark purple Ssressen that can shapeshift scales. And if they can shapeshift scales, who knows? Because he's grown up around us his entire life.
So, hey, GM Dave, based on Adita's survival and tracking and general naturalist skills, what with being a scout,
I didn't know she was a scout and a naturalist.
Adita is full of something. Would it be reasonable for her to surmise that as to whether Ssressens interbreed between clutches or clans, I guess?
Give me a...
I know how to use words with my mouth, place.
Give me a knowledge history.
History?
Can I use, like,
History.
survival?
Man, can I use
For
nature?
I'll give you nature.
Yay!
Score. I can actually roll something that might matter, or Roll20 could just exist in the universe.
Yep.
Okay, you know for a fact that Ssressen will breed with anything. Ssressens will breed with the trees. They will breed with raccoons if they can.
Absolutely. So Theodora, actually, Ssressens will breed with anything. Like, they will breed with trees, with raccoons if they can, anything. So I'm willing to bet that Ssress might actually have been fathered by a grape.
I'm just rolling this to see how much I believe her.
You're
Like,
not
compared to
sure.
my own, like, and I'm not sure I'm believing her.
But you're not wrong.
What happened? I didn't hear a word you said.
Versus a 5. You're not entirely sure she's
Exactly.
wrong, are you?
Exactly. No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Hero point's not a thing.
She has a 10 in intelligence, okay?
I mean,
And she's like of average intelligence, to be fair, but still.
All right, so you ladies have spent about 4 hours here.
And we know that Ssress may be a hybrid of 2 different Ssressens because his scale color doesn't match anything we've researched, and he can color change.
or a Ssressen and a plum.
Or a Ssressen and a plum. It would have to be a lighter fruit, to be fair. It would have to be a lighter fruit because it's like the color changing Ssressens are already a dark purple. It would need to be something light.
Why are we entertaining the idea of a plum?
I'm not doing anything here at this
It
point.
might be a peach, to be fair. It may be a peach.
You know, they have those white peaches that have the nice, like, pale flesh.
Exactly.
You know,
I'm
you
just
might
here
be
for the
onto
ride.
Something.
This is their conversation as they walk back to meet with the guys.
All
Although,
right.
you know what else, Theodora, is Ssressens lay eggs, right? And you know what else lays eggs? Swans.
That is very true.
And I mean, we've definitely seen swans in the gardens in town. They are aggressive.
Actually, come to think of it, they're also very territorial.
Right? Kind of like, you know, someone we know with his pack of emergency rations.
But do they process lamb well?
I I mean, I've never seen a swan eat jerky, but I also don't think I've seen anyone offer a swan jerky.
We need to test this.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's a really good point. For science.
You all arrive at the Ripened Vine Inn. You have traveled here several times in the past.
What's really terrible is this is literally the history of how we came to science.
If it weighs as much as a duck,
I mean, we know that rotting food, if you leave it out to rot long enough, will make flies. It just creates flies.
that's right. That's right. If you leave the dirty laundry in the corner of the barn, it turns into rats.
So-
no one knows how.
Nico, Ssress, you are sitting at a table with food already brought. Eventually, Adita and Theodora meet back up with you guys.
Did you hide the jerky?
Oh yeah, Ssress, I left it in our room, so we're
Oh,
good.
God.
We're all right.
I wanted to make
Is
sure.
that what they're calling it?
Adita would be very angry if she knew how much you bought.
And technically, I used your money.
She should be even angrier to know you bought so much with someone else's money.
That's why the bag has your name on it.
Damn.
You were just trying to get him in trouble. So how'd your shopping go?
Very good. We found very nominal things. We didn't buy 10 pounds of jerky. How was the library?
Full of books.
Ah, that sounds terrible.
Well, we did find.
Go ahead, Dora.
We did
know stuff.
We did find something that was interesting.
Ah, what?
Like they're sitting down and talking and stuff. She would tell them about the long claws and the color shifting and not finding anything about lilac Ssressens and how we think Ssress is totally the product of a long claw and a swan.
Yep. Adita is going to go into excruciating detail about how crossbreeding and hybridizing animals works.
And how we have to test this by feeding a swan jerky.
That's right.
That's fine.
Huh.
The funny thing is, it's like your camera makes your hands blurred, so it's even more entertaining.
It took me
Right.
this long to realize that, oh, he's miming Ssress eating
Yes,
things.
yes.
Listen, I'm very slow.
You're fine. All I could think of was like those anime, like when they're like cramming food in their mouth and you just see their hands as blurs.
Yes. Okay. So they found out a lot of information. Ssress doesn't care about anything that they learned because it has nothing to apply to him. There's 10 pounds of jerky that
Well, I don't know. They were talking extensively about Ssressens.
literally nothing that applies to him. So as we
Fair point, Ssress.
I mean, we found absolutely nothing on the copper dragon, so you know that really doesn't help too
Yeah,
Well, we
much.
did find a record that Jagal
Yes.
Sag is worshipped
Yes.
in
That's
in
true.
certain areas
I
by
forgot.
Ssressens.
Yeah.
good for them.
So
All I
see,
know is he's
other so there's these shamans that also believe in the dream of the copper pot dragon.
They should also put in that book. He is very rude.
I'm pretty sure that they did, and that's why it didn't get published.
Oh, good, because he is very rude. Not even a bit of jerky, not a sandwich, not even a glass of tea. I was very upset with hospitality, even if it was a dream.
It was your dream, so maybe next time you could kind of give yourself those things.
Maybe I was the one being rude. He keeps
Yes.
reminding- Oh, he should have
Maybe
called me
yes.
first.
Well,
Send the
okay,
messenger first, so I can be prepared next time.
okay.
Hear
Well,
that?
that's
If you want to explain lucid dreaming to the Legion pet, that's all you, Theodora.
Theodora will totally try and explain lucid dreaming to Ssress.
Hold on. I will roll an intelligence check for this to see if Ssress has any clue of what in the world she's talking about.
Do I also roll
Nico,
intelligence?
we need to get some wolf nipple chips
Hey!
right now.
Oh, 14? Ssress
You're-
actually kind of understands, yeah, right?
He can comprehend. Nico, do me a favor. Give me a perception check while they were all talking.
Talking about lucid dreaming and all this other.
All right.
Roll
17.
20 is being very
Lucid
forgiving.
dreaming idiot party members.
Yep.
You see
I
a
was just
young
thinking
man.
about where are we going to find a swan to test this theory?
You know that there's going to be a guy who comes in with like 3 swans. We're going to need to find him.
Nico, you see a man walk into the bar. Evening is definitely abound. People are drinking and are eating and are feasting. Because, hey, while you're in Coryani, do what the Coryanis do. But this particular man seems to be looking around and he sees your table and he starts walking over.
I'll just get my mug and just kind of tap it twice on the table, like that signal of we have incoming.
Mm.
You are all now alert as a young man wearing a red toga, or not, more like a red tabard. It comes down to like just above his knees. He's like, hello. Are you? I'm looking for a Mr. Nico Valborda, Adita Valdelanov, Theodora Val'Assante, and a Ssress?
No idea. There are no people here by that name. You should probably check the other bar across the street. I hear that they're there.
Theodora's gonna put a hand over his mouth.
I have, and he pulls out 4 envelopes. I need to deliver this. I take it you're them. I need to deliver this to you.
Yes.
No, as I said, the bar across the street. I saw that.
Theodora's gonna snap his mouth shut.
You're looking to serve them legal papers, right? I can help you find them.
Oh, I don't think. Well, judging by the embroidery on these, this looks more like invitations.
Invitations. Ah, yes, like the invitation that they got that one time when the Duke wanted to kill them all. Yes, I remember. They're down the street at a different bar. Very different people.
Ssress, give me a deception check.
Okay.
Jeez.
Watch that natural 20 happen.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, he seems to look towards you, Nico, as in, help me, please.
Well,
Theodora starts waving jerky in front of Ssress. Like a whole lamb leg.
yeah, you have these names you're looking for, but you haven't even told us your name or who you're for.
Oh, I'm just a messenger boy.
Nico.
My name is Lucius. My name is Lucius. Here.
My name is Sir, not appearing in this film.
Yep. Theodora will accept. Just curiously accept what's being given to them.
Oh
Alright.
no, Adita is definitely just gonna watch Theodora open this thing because
She's
this
not gonna open it.
seems-
She's just gonna see what's on what the envelope says.
Yeah, this seems like the kind of nonsense that city folk get up to, and I'm not touching that kind of contamination.
All right, you look at the envelope and you turn around, and the envelope is sealed with wax. Give me
Oh,
give me
God.
either history, religion, history, knowledge, history, or religion.
Dave, by the way, do I have an elongated index finger?
No,
Ah!
No? Okay.
Okay.
you don't recognize the seal. Would
The
anyone
curse of
else?
roll 20 is strong.
Yeah.
Would
Just
anyone
show
else
it
like to take?
ghosts?
Would anyone else like to take a look at the seal?
No, I'm gonna rip it open and I'm gonna look at the papers inside. If there's explosive runes, I'll take it.
It's fine. Yes, I'll look at the seal. What did you want? You said history.
History
Or-
or religion?
Yeah, I'll take a
Going
look
to mess
too.
up the order of cameras.
Oh yes, mess with it.
Okay.
Hey,
All
they
right.
got significantly better than I did.
It's almost like Nico knows what he's doing.
I know, right?
Nico,
Hey Nico, this looks like rat-related information.
Nico, you recognize the seal instantly. It is the heraldic crest of Mnesis Val'Assante,
Oh, this guy again.
the great
Mincemeat
general of the
Van
Empire.
Tiny Man. Yeah, I heard about him.
All right, so I'll just kind of take it and just read what it says.
Basically, it comes down to greetings. Thank you for assisting my nephew in a matter and keeping it most private. As a thank you, he has made arrangements for you to be invited to the grand hunt in the Ulfin province of Coryani, to the private estate of Mnesis Val'Assante.
Oh, cool.
And the hunt is scheduled for 10 days. Or I'm sorry, not 10 days. In about 6 days.
Something else is totally happening in 10 days.
Something is happening in 10 days.
But in 6 days, it's the grand hunt.
Yeah.
Does it say anything on there about like what we're hunting or?
Nope, it's just an invitation to the great general of the Coryani Empire.
Do we know what the grand hunt is?
It is... Well,
Yeah,
let's
the grand
see.
hunt. It is the grandfather of the hunt.
It might be a grandmother, Ssress.
Since it's being held by Mnesis Val'Assante, it is just a hunt that basically get a few notable people, either like those with diplomatic relations or those who are close with the family, to just go and have a jolly good time.
I
As
mean,
he's saying that, so but no, it would be the granny hunt if it was the if it was the woman, wouldn't it?
I mean, it's a grand hunt. Like, you've got a grandfather and a grandmother. It could be a grandniece or a grandnephew. Like, grand doesn't just mean that it's somebody's father's father, Ssress. Families are complicated.
So, with all that being said, you have something to think on for this evening, and we are going to end it here.
yay!
Woo!
Everybody who came out tonight, I want to say thank you very much. We were so happy to have you, chat with you while we played along. Had a lot of fun this evening.
Entertain all of our shenanigans.
And
Some of our shenanigans.
really quick, let's do this. Let's go down the line, and each of you just plug yourself. Wait, no, that was bad. Phrasing.
Phrasing per second.
Phrasing!
Phrasing. Nico, tell us what other activities you do, my friend.
Well, if we're starting this way, yeah, my name is Mars, and you could also catch me Monday nights on the Random Encounters Productions channel on the Disasters and Danger podcast.
Linked it.
Oh. Boom, in there. Theodora, go.
I am sure, and I do variety streaming mostly, and I can be found here. Hey! I'll be streaming later on tonight.
Make sure you check her out. Adita, go.
Hey, I'm Heidi. I'm your local voice at large. You can catch me as Tiny Amazon on Instagram and Fiverr for all your voiceover needs.
All right. And Ssress, go.
Hi, I'm Stewie or Slivinus, however you prefer it. I won't plug myself tonight, but I have a friend who's going through some very difficult times while he's looking for a new job. He's going to be doing a fundraiser. You can find him at twitch.tv/afoxygent. He'll be doing a fundraiser stream probably in the coming weeks. If you could stop by and donate what you can, it will be greatly appreciated.
Yay!
Super awesome, because we like to look out for fellow streamers and especially fellow friends who do stream. So please check it out. If you can support him any way or shape or form, please do so. You know, we really want to encourage everyone to help out everyone else. Now, with that being said, lastly, we're here at Roleplay Games. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We also have a Twitter as well if you want to check us out there, and Instagram. And with that being said, last thing I always end the show with, my fellow adventurers, is every single day, do something for your mental health, do something for your physical health. Like these 4 fine fellows, you should enjoy the great epic adventure that is called life for as long as possible. So please, take care of yourself, all right? And when you do, make sure to always, and I mean always, to crit those gains! Hey!
Bye-bye!
We'll see you
Cheers,
next
friends.
time. Bye, everybody.
See ya.